The latter accusation that we're Kremlin propagandists is insulting, not really so much to us, but to African people. The idea that if you're against imperialism, it's not because you've analyzed the conditions that you're in, not because you understand the relationship of neocolonialism within the African context, that our economies are not owned by us, that 14 African countries use the CFA franc, which keeps its reserves in the Bank of France, which controls the economy of those countries. And the other countries in the African continent are basically hostage to the US dollar. They have to export things just so they can receive US dollars. And if they don't, their currency is devalued and their whole economy collapses. So if you analyze these situations and you think, well, there's something wrong with this. We're meant to have got our independence in 1958, 1957, 1960, 1961, and so on. But yet our countries' economies are not controlled by us. The people that win elections are the people that campaigns are best funded, that have connections to Western capital. If you analyze these conditions and you say there's something wrong with this, then it's not because you're intelligent enough to understand what's going on within your own context. It's because you're influenced by Russians. And this is something, a trick that has been played time and time again within our continent. They called Patrice Lumumba, they called him the African Castro. They said Thomas Sankara was a Russian agent. They said Nkrumah was a Russian agent before they deposed him. The list goes on and on and on. Now, in the contemporary sense, they say it about Julius Malema, they say it about Ibrahim Traore, they say it about Sima Gota. If you're the president of Niger and you say, it's not right that we export uranium, but most of our country is in darkness. If you say that, that's not your own analysis, that's Russian propaganda. So we're not insulted because, you know, we're in very rich company, but it is insulting to African people. And as an African, I'm insulted, not so much as African Stream.